Cowboys destroyed them, didn't they?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
I won some money. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, you won money. Yeah, oh, you're betting it. You're winning in Vegas. Are you up or down?
I am actually.
Now,
I
just in
broke
case,
even
well, hold on a
so
second.
far.
Just in case your wife's listening to this.
Oh, she knows. She knows. She knows.
Okay.
She
All
knows.
right.
My son told me to bet on the Cowboys, and it paid off. So I
Yeah.
don't know. He's a bigger kind of sports
Really?
guru than I am.
So did you bet the?
I bet.
I bet over.
No, I just bet the Cowboys are gonna win.
All right. Hey, welcome in. I guess this is football talk now. Welcome in, Chacho 2023 here with KJ and our good buddy Steve Lemenov, one of my favorite guests always to have on the show because he's always bringing out new stuff, new everything. And I warned you guys before this week started that every day my dress goes a little bit less. Like
Lucky
every
you.
time.
Lucky you. I almost in touch, suit and tie.
Yeah, you're in a suit and tie, and I'm starting to dress down. So by tomorrow, man, I'm going to be wearing a hat, probably a T-shirt, some shorts, like
Nice.
flip-flops. But no, welcome in. And one great thing about ATN, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is you guys are always innovating, the night vision and the thermal game. And this year you came out with quite a few new products, which typically it's one or two, but you guys overachieved and went. How many new products is it now?
I lost count. Honestly, it's a lot of products.
It is.
Yeah, it's a lot of products.
And that's good. That's good because really, so why keep improving? Because what you are offering, fantastic product.
Well, you have to innovate. You have to lead the space, or you're left behind.
Right.
And you have to drive value to the end customer. With innovation and economies of scale manufacturing, you are able to bring value, and not only in just price point, but features, capabilities. Right. Because people always want better, right? You always want something better.
That is absolutely correct. And night vision and thermal is exactly that.
Right.
We want more clarity. We want crisper detail.
Yes.
We all crave that, and and you brought it out, and
you had a chance to sneak.
You said you were like, "Oh, this isn't a working model," and you go, "Well, hold on a second, it is." And looking through it,
yeah,
that's way different than the previous version.
Right.
I mean, way different.
Yeah, it's we're proud of it. So this year we're launching at Chacho our Generation 5 platform, which is the driving force for all the new generation products. Right.
Okay.
So we transitioned from a dual-core processor to a quad-core processor with new boards, sensors, new electronics, new processes of testing, manufacturing, getting much more advanced and better in terms of image quality, clarity, and functionality of product.
Okay.
So this year we're launching our Thor 5 XD and Thor 5 brand new thermal weapon sights. Which are, in my opinion, revolutionary because not only features, but what it brings to the marketplace.
Right.
So,
well, and initially you look at it and you can tell it is an updated version because there's some aesthetics, there's some tactile grip here that I love on all the controls.
Right.
That wasn't a feature in the last iteration.
Again, every year, every time we improve. That's what it's all about: is innovation, improving, learning from past mistakes, and just getting better and better.
Well, I wouldn't call them mistakes.
Not mistakes, but
because the Thor 4
is good.
Is a good
platform.
and in that
the Thor
platform,
5 is going to be even better platform.
So what are some of the details that separate the 4 or the 5 from the 4?
Okay, so everything and love about Thor 4 is, of course, in the Thor 5 Plus. So this year, besides the 320 and 640 resolutions, we're launching a brand new 1280 by 1024, 12 micron, 60 hertz processor. It's a brand new processor. A sensor that will give you longer range, better clarity, better detection, 4 times more so than a 640 resolution scope.
Okay.
Besides that, we've improved the rear eyepiece, so now it's rounded like a traditional, glass optic.
Yep.
Kind of give you a more comfortable scope feel.
Right.
90 millimeter eye relief, so you could use with the higher caliber rifles, not scope yourself. With that,
Thank you. We all appreciate that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're putting it on, bigger calibers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 30 millimeter tube, great battery life. With the Thor 5 XD model, that we call the 1280 scope, the XD model for extreme definition, because it's in a category of itself, right?
Gotcha.
And we're gonna ship them with the quick detach mounts.
Oh, okay.
To the customers directly. Yeah.
So, and that was one of the big things about the last ones. You shipped rings,
right?
But you didn't ship QD rings.
Well, we're not going to ship QD rings with all the Thor 5s.
Okay.
Just the
model.
XD. The XD model, yeah. We're giving customers a bit more with this.
And these, it seems
system.
like a more robust.
They're brand new quick detach mounts that we've designed and built, and
yeah. And if Benjamin can get in on this, it is a more robust feature,
right?
That I think guys are going to really gravitate to. How many profiles can you put in?
6 profiles. You have the standard reticles, like about 8 reticles, different color modes.
Okay.
That we transitioned from the Thor 4, but there's a brand new thing in there that I want to talk to you about it. So you'll be able to go to our website and create your own custom reticle. Anything you want, anything you could imagine, anything you could design, download it, and you could use it in the scope.
How's that possible? So, design your own reticle.
Yeah.
I mean, is it kind of a template, and you kind
So it's an interface. You'll have tools like lines and circles and other other tools that you could draw.
Really?
You could make anything you want and use it as a reticle, like a biohazard sign, or like like the
heart.
A heart.
That heart would be awesome. That would be great. And like each point of the heart is like a measurement.
Yeah, you could do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So,
and it'll show up in the video.
And
because it's a 1280 by 1024 sensor, it's a 1.3 megapixel, and you're actually recording in true HD quality thermal image.
Really? That's crazy. That's nuts. What's the battery life?
It's about 10 hours plus. We're actually going to have 6 versions of this.
Okay.
So this version is without the integrated laser rangefinder. So we have versions with us, the Able, right?
The Able.
So now the laser rangefinder will be attached directly to the scope, so you don't have to mount anything or collimate anything. But so we're gonna have 3 versions without the laser rangefinder and 3 with. So 2x optical to 20x digital, 3x optical to 30x digital, 4x optical to 40x digital.
What's identification like? I mean, I know those vary between the models, but what can guys kind of expect as far as identifying targets rather than?
I don't remember the exact number, but it's really a long way.
Yeah, because I remember if I remember correctly, I thought it was somewhere like ID. It takes place at 650, 700 yards, a ways out.
Well, it depends on the sensor and lens configuration, right? So. Depending on the configuration, it'll be more so or less than that, of course.
Right. But you're burying the lead on all this.
Yeah. We also have the ballistic calculator. We'll talk with the laser rangefinder. All those things that we have from Thor 4.
Bluetooth capabilities and everything.
All that. The Bluetooth
stuff.
remote. We'll have that as well to control the system.
What's the interface like? Is the interface
it's an updated,
in the menu? Is it pretty similar to the Thor 4?
It's actually updated. It's instead of over the screen, it's at the bottom, so you don't lose what you're looking at, right? So it doesn't distract you, because with the Thor 4, it was over the middle of the screen.
Right.
This is now at the bottom of the screen, and you can still look at the target and navigate the menu and still be able to kind of see.
So if you're subject, or if you're whatever you're hunting, a hog or something, you still have it's almost like a heads-up display menu.
Well, yeah, you have the menu and it's selected, and it comes up and you make selections. So we have actually some new hot buttons. Remember in Thor 4 you had a rheostat?
Yep.
We went away from that. Now you still have the smooth zoom. All you have to do is just press and hold the top button to zoom in.
Go in, yeah.
Or you could actually press it to do step zoom. So if you don't want to hold there for a while, you could just increments also. Zoom out. Hot button for brightness control. So if it's too bright or too dim, you could quickly adjust.
Yep.
We made this button video record or image capture.
Okay.
It's you just hold it and it'll you make the selection of the video.
Yep.
Not the video. I'm sorry. You make the selection. Either you want a screenshot or you want video
Or you want
recorded.
video.
Then you just activate it with the
Okay.
same button, basically. This is to activate the laser rangefinder. This is for environmentals. So
Right.
brand new platform, brand new system. It's going to be something amazing.
All right. People want to know, when is it coming out
Right.
and how much?
How much?
Varying models.
Sure.
That's all dependent. So
So starting price point is going to be $5,500 retail
really, for thermal,
for a thermal in this category.
like very HD thermal.
Yes.
Jeez, that's nuts. All right, and it seems more trim.
It is. It's actually a bit smaller and compact than
Yeah.
the Thor 4.
Yeah.
And to answer your second question, we're thinking about end of Q2.
Okay. All right. Let's
Transition, yes.
transition.
So
'cause-
in the new family of Generation 5 products, the next thing that I want to talk about is the new Excite 5. So we're going to have 4 versions of this.
okay.
Some of the same features as the Excite 4K Pro, plus the reticle editor,
Okay.
plus new sensor. So it's a 4K plus sensor, right?
Okay.
With ambient temperature control. So if you're hunting like in the evenings and transitioning into night, temperatures drop, or you're
Yeah.
hunting early mornings and transition into daylight, temperatures rise. So the sensor will automatically adjust to the temperature for optimal image quality.
Really?
Yes. Plus, you can also record in real 4K. Not upscale, but you will be able to
Real.
record in real 4K in this system.
How long have you guys been developing these?
Several years. It took us a
Because
while.
it seems like there's so much more.
Right.
This is so much more than just this is almost feels like a new product launch.
It is, it
rather
is.
than just
Right.
kind of aesthetics and just
No,
upgrading.
it's not just
aesthetics.
aesthetics. Some of it is aesthetics. So this is
Well, yeah.
actually a 30% smaller size than the Excite
Yes.
4K Pro. It's 30% better resolution than the Excite 4K
Right.
Pro. It's double the resolution of our nearest competitor in terms of image quality. Rounded OLED display,
Okay.
high res OLED display, 90mm eye relief, 30mm tube, 14-hour plus battery life. Again, lots of reticles
Oh, yeah.
in there, colors.
Wait,
you could
can
do
you-
the
can you
reticle
still go-
editor
You can go upload your own reticle.
to this system as well. So 4 models, 2 with LRF, 2 without LRF, 3 to 15, 5 to
Okay.
25 magnifications.
Turn around, show off a little bit. What about the quick detach?
It's available. It's not going to ship with the quick detach. It'll ship with rings, but the new low profile quick detach will be available to customers.
Well, and I think that's one thing that I was looking on. The old Excite 4K is when you get the rings. You need to use ATN's rings because they're higher.
Yeah,
They-
because
they-
the older model the objective was really large.
Right, really
this is
large.
a more slimmer offering, and you could use lower profile
Yeah.
profile rings.
And that's nice because that's what most guys have on the rifles.
Right.
So, God, that is cool. That's just cool. I just love the size of it. Is shockingly small.
It looks like a traditional scope, but it's
Right.
digital,
Right.
And-
It's digital.
packed with technology.
Oh yeah. Same like kind of aesthetic upgrades that you kind of saw on the Thor 5.
Right.
Rubberized grip
Tactile, right,
Yeah.
for using with
for all your
gloves.
adjustment, your
Right.
focal adjustments,
Right,
and
right.
just phenomenal work. Does it ship with a
IR? Yeah.
IR?
Actually, we've redesigned the IR. It's going to be a more improved IR also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Better throw.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, they're going to want to know when and how.
Sure.
How much.
I think this is geared to ship a little sooner, maybe end of Q1,
Okay.
maybe beginning Q2. Starting price point without LRF is going to be about around $900.
Okay.
With LRF, it's going to be about $1,100, $1,200,
Gotcha.
depending on the model. So that's kind of
That's
the price
easy
range.
to get into.
Yes.
That's easy to get into.
Day
Start
night
controlling the
capability.
pig population.
Data capability,
Yeah.
4K resolution. I encourage you to look through this,
Oh, yeah.
and it's above and beyond the Excite 4K Pro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just looking at it, I mean, how could it be? But it seems like the housing of all the technology is just so much slimmer.
Yep.
Good night. Jeez. And again, that's way different.
Yeah.
Like you could immediately tell. That's nuts. Jeez. Big eye relief too.
Yeah, 90 millimeters.
90 millimeter eye relief. That's a change. You're not going to scope yourself now, like I have in the past. So.
Oh, you had? No, you haven't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I have to scope myself also.
I've got a scar right here. Like no joke. Yeah. That's what happens when you get excited when you're hunting and you just don't pay attention. Like just heads up. Always pay attention to where your eye relief is.
Yeah, that's true.
But I haven't done it on the range. It's always been when hunting.
And by yourself, right?
Yeah. That's why I wear a flat brim. So when I wear a flat brim, that's like my guard.
Ah.
So the scope hits the flat brim, so it sticks out a little bit more. So see, using the big brain today. All right, what do we got last?
Last but not least is an upgraded version of the Thor LT.
Yeah.
You've used it, you love it. So we've listened to our customers, and the biggest thing that our customers wanted in the Thor LT was video record feature.
Yeah.
So we added it to it finally.
Well,
so now it's the Thor LTV. It's a great entry-level thermal weapon sight.
Yeah.
Has video record capability, and we've introduced a new 640 12-micron sensor also. So now we have 3 versions: 160, 320, and 640.
Okay.
And the Thor LTV in the 640 configuration will start below $3,000.
Really?
Retail, yes.
So when you're jumping into this, everyone always starts out with night vision. I mean, that's just the thing. And a version like this is fantastic to jump into.
Right.
And adding a little bit of the record absolutely enhances your experience because then you could relive those moments, gather around with the guys and like, hey, this is what you could have. And then all of a sudden everybody's buying them. And then so everybody starts buying them. And then all of a sudden you jump in. Then you upgrade to thermal because it is a game changer, 100%. Okay. You guys have a few more products, but they're not on the table.
Right.
Anything you want to share?
Yeah, and the last product is the addition of an Odin LT 640 with a 1X lens, basically. So now you could wear it on your head or helmet mount and actually walk around without stumbling. So that's kind of the other introduction we have here at Shaw.
Yeah. That's awesome. Always new stuff from ATN, and these aren't simple upgrades. They're absolutely not simple upgrades. This is more like a new 100% new product launch. Yeah. Just the aesthetics, the clarity you're going to get with these, you're going to be impressed. And you guys have like retail stores now.
Yes, we do have several retail stores, 3 in Texas, 1 outside of Atlanta, Georgia. They're doing pretty well, and we just want to give our customers opportunities to touch, feel, experience the product, and make a great educated decision for themselves depending on their utility.
Well, and talk to the professionals. I mean, they're right there on hand. I mean, and when you can have one of these in your hand and see the benefits of them and the clarity that you're going to get, I promise you guys are going to love them. Hey, thanks for joining us on this SHOT Show 2023 live. We're going to be back, and I guarantee you the guys coming up, it's going to be impressive. So go check out atncorp.com.
Yes, sir.
All right, check them out. You guys are going to love it. Oh, also, I'm getting word from behind the thing that it is brought to you by Palmetto State Armory. So I almost missed it, but thank you guys for supporting us. And, go check them out too. So we'll be back here in a little bit.
For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can also watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.